not be the same as witnessing, or may not be exactly in conjunction with what we're talking about now, frankly. But my concern is, how are we going to get them inspired? How are we going to get that light in them to shine open so that they can actually come to think?
That's a very good point. Actually, once a month we're having youth meetings, which is tomorrow. We're having one. So if you like to invite them, and we'll definitely have this type of meeting with them and get to know them. So I think that'll be a great start, because we'd like to identify some key members who could take charge of, for instance, maybe we could ask you, Okada-san, to maybe take charge of the second generation program and come up with some sort of educational system or programs. Also, we would like to ask David Yasui, who's been working with college students, and maybe he could help us be in charge of the CARP. And so then you two can work together, because I believe that the CARP and the second gen programs should be worked together.
Turmaza said, CARP raising up, this is targeted the school. But if we can make it international association or group here, and if we can show up to the for example, how can I say, the Shining City project, prenup, we have an international organization. Very easy to, the importing other people too.
This one is with your character, what category you belong to. Okay. What would you like to be? You want to be A, or you want to B, or you want to C?
Reiterate, guys, the ABC, just to reiterate, so you guys kind of know where you belong. A are the go-getter witnessers who want to go out there and pass out leaflets and flyers. Or B are really the people, majority of the people who take care of these people. These are the people who will also figure out how to pay for a lot of things, so people with the successful businesses. And then C, in a nutshell, is just the people who will kind of embrace all of them, activities, group meetings, things like that.
A lot of things in B that, B needs to support A, because if you just have an outreach and you don't have a system, it's not going to work. And in A, you need to get people into B. They're interrelated, so these are general, rough categories. They're not, ironclad.
Also, participation in what what's that radio show that somebody has? Zena's radio show? Yeah. Become a regular caller.
I find there's a place called Nelson's Landing on the Colorado River. It's about a maybe 15-minute drive. All you need is a car and a bathing suit. And they have cliffs that go from 25 feet to 60 feet that you can jump off right into the Colorado River.
This is what Father thinks about. This is where the whole catchphrase, the future will be in leisure activities and also having more fun, because this is what brings people together. Yes. And this is where Las Vegas is perfect. So, I don't know if we'll have a Miss Brazil pageant here in Las Vegas, but it's interesting you mentioned that, because I was actually something like that, some big world event that brings people. And people are living more and more isolated lives. They want to have an event where they can all assemble. And the cause really isn't so much of an issue. They just want to have the ability to assemble. And it's really incredible if you think about it. I mean, if we keep our minds open, maybe the particular venue hasn't opened its door to us yet, or the particular event, but it will if we all keep our minds open. I mean, we certainly have the space that's not being used at the warehouse. We can have a big event from there.
But you can save a lot of young people.
Yeah.
A lot of people working in the casinos, they don't make a good wage, but they're making a lot of tip, about $4,000 or $5,000 a month. But they don't have a place to go. It's a 24 hours a city town, so they go gamble, drugs, and drinking.
Yeah.
I mean, young girls, their shoes is $1,000, purse is $3,000. But it's just like their empty brain, they're lost, they're sore. You can do it you can save a lot of young generation, a lot of young couple. We need to save them with the foundation of divine principle. It's so important.
I was looking at it, and I look at this group and things like that, and I met with our Miss Brazil, who's going to be representative, and Miss US. Miss World something.
Miss World, yeah.
Yeah, Miss World, whatever. That is a chance, actually, if we take charge that
The period is 1 week. They have like almost like 2 weeks before they arrive. They gave to them some education.
Yeah.
It's an awesome time to do that. Not only tour and commercials for makeup and swimming suits.
We need nurturing and spiritual education programs as well, and under that we need we think that we need blessed family departments where maybe Women's Federation for World Peace could be part of it, and coming up with some sort of follow-through programs. Hope talked about, she's not here today, she's not feeling well, but she talked about nurturing classes that she did in New Jersey, and she would like to maybe educate some volunteers who would like to teach or educate, take over the nurturing classes.
The front end has been totally renovated. The second house, the back house, it's in the process. We have to slow down for some time, but that's what we focus on, renovating the back house, but also doing some work on the exterior. So yes, I think that it is a different house from what it used to be. I think when we're done, we'll have a chance to see what we have there right now.
Yes, Stefan.
In the last 2 years, the Japanese missionaries had the culture night, and that was like something to look forward to every week. And it was really incredible. And the students come all the time. It's a great thing to venue to ask and bring students to. Because
Tanya Nishi has her drum. She played the drum last week, right? She does that. She does teach how to play drums to whoever is interested.
But it's also, it'll be a way for, if you guys are really good at hunting through Craigslist and finding deals or kind of reaching out to neighbors who want to get rid of stuff, especially in the more established areas like Henderson or Summerlin, this might be a good opportunity for you to get just stuff that they're throwing away, free stuff, and we can sell it in the thrift shop. That can also build a lot of momentum for a community, because I know it's difficult financially for a lot of those families as well. So.
And the wonderful thing is, when you talk about free stuff, even on Craigslist, we do a lot of that now. People invite you into their homes. They have some free furniture, sofa beds. So it's a way of getting contacts. Because not only are you there to pick up things, you can have a conversation. You meet the most amazing people.
Right. Vegas is a transient town. Yeah. People come in for a couple of years, they blow their wad, and then they go. I mean, I've met several. I mean, I worked with somebody. We decorated a whole house just from stuff that we got off of Craigslist. Just rich people who come in for a job and then they have to leave to get a better job. So people don't actually stay in Vegas. So there's actually a lot of expensive stuff floating around. And at least if you guys offer the service of saying, well, you know, we'll pick it up for you, you're doing them a huge favor.
We are going to the White House. We're going to cleaning the house and prepare ready for use. This project.
For the junk in the trunk project.
Perhaps as well we could offer them, is there anything that you need?
Good point.
And I was thinking a long time ago, I was living in a neighborhood and some people have lots and lots of eggs and but you know, they have no milk and you know, there's other things like that. So I was thinking giving them a list of what they want and what they need. And then, you know, it's a good way to door opener. Just, you know, is there, you know, we're here to pick up anything that you want to get rid of.
Las Vegas, to my great joy, has been matched with both Brazil and Mexico.
Really?
Yeah. And that, I don't know how we got both, but I'm really grateful.
What Las Vegas really is, I think Father, in choosing this city, looked at the tens of thousands of people that fly in here every week and fly out all over the world. We have an obligation, in my opinion, to take advantage of that. Outreach to the world, not just here in America. Every language is spoken on the Strip.
Solid member and been tithing for like 10 years straight. They keep records. Once that person has demonstrated a strong tithing record, if that person decides they want to start a business or do some kind of creative project that they need money, the church will then give a 0% interest loan based on what they have already tithed.
Of course, yes.
The second generation coming here, because a lot of them are, you know, looking for what they should do with their lives, and they're between the point of high school and college, that age right there, where they're doing STF, there's other things happening. But if we had a program here that they could solidly invest, and when I was fundraising.
Because again, Father had a track record. If we have a track record here in Las Vegas, again, coming together, doing it collectively, doing it with the, like I was talking to you, sound business principles. You can't use fundraising principles. You have to know the local laws. You can't do business in California the way you would do business in New York or Japan or somewhere else. It affected their morale. That's why these young people, but I found when the young people see the first gen doing it right, they get excited, they get involved. That's what I saw in New Jersey when I was there.
I'll see you all soon. Hopefully sooner for the workshop. But yeah, that's a good amount of people that came. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful week.